should have white here. Whatever. That's left. Hey, no!
Chill out. Lay down. Lay down. Now.
Hi, Steve here, and on this video I'll be showing you how to play Ark Scorched Earth. Now, if you've not played Ark before, I would definitely recommend you watch my beginner's guide to Ark and start on another map until you know what you're doing, because Scorched Earth is much harder than the original maps. But if you haven't played the original Ark, or you're up for a challenge, let's begin. I'll quickly go over joining and creating a game to make sure you pick the right one for you. If you want to play on a map with other people, click Join Ark. This will take you to all the multiplayer servers that everyone else can find. The server filter in the bottom left shows that these are all official. Then at the top you have a selection bars for the kind of server you're looking for. I've just clicked the Scorched Earth filter. This one to the right of it is normal Ark plus Scorched Earth. You click this box if you're looking for a PvP server, but to be honest, since I've put cross-server transfers in, where huge tribes that have been playing for years can come to your server and wipe you out, there's not much point anymore, unless you are one of those huge tribes. PvE is just for people who want to build, play.
Oh, I don't give a fuck, dude.
I'm going to choose Midlands 3, as it's out of the Learn I've leveled up, so I just make a pickaxe, put my points into health, learn a spear engram to protect myself, and a hatchet to give me wood. 2 points left, so nothing you can get for that. Luckily I've come across some dead thorny dragons, so they're going to give me a good amount of hide, which I can use for sleeping bags to start with. As you probably know, the axe harvests more hide than the pick. It's best to always go for the simple.
So I don't know how you would is that from their teeth? I don't see any teeth. You guys see any teeth? Maybe it's from their butt? Or maybe you just like mouth to mouth and just like make out What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is CJ, the Cheese DJ here, and back with another top 5. And today we're taking a look at top 5 Earth creatures. Now, this is in no particular order, and it is based on my opinion. Now, kicking off at number 1 is the Vulture. You can see him here sitting on our shoulder. Now, this guy is really good for Scorched Earth because he attacks the dinos that are in close proximity to you. For example, we come up over here with Parasaur, and we're like, actually, we're not going to go for Parasaur, so it's terrified. Let's go for the Dodec, for example. We go like that. The Vulture should attack for us if he feels like it. No, we've just got all the other dinos that were spawned into the purpose of this video attacking. So, what the Vulture actually does is, any dinos that get close to your proximity, he actually attacks them while being on your shoulder. You can buff this guy's melee damage up, and he'll be pretty powerful against dinos that come up to you and get up all in your drill and try to take you on. Now, as well as that, his spoil timers are relatively much larger than the base game, so anything in terms of food, meat, is actually lasting longer in this guy's inventory, which is really useful for when you which is really useful when you're obviously trying to do long trips or you're just trying to gather prime meat for a tank. You can actually hold on to his.
Are you tired of this happening while you're trying to tame an Equus? My name's Stuckorsa, and today I'll be showing you how to tame an Equus. Also, if you stick around, I'll tell you a couple of neat things about a tamed Equus. First off, you need to prepare, number 1, food in the order of most effective to least effective. Trudon egg kibble, rockarot, all other vegetables, sweet vegetable cake, mijo berries, and then all other berries. I'm using mijo berries because of the tame rate on my server is high, but
What's up, everybody, and thank you all for joining me. It'll give you the option to ride them, and you pretty much just hop on and Trudon kibble, or the kibble that they eat, which is, I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. Trudon kibble. So you need mejo berries, roca root, or Trudon kibble. And all you do is you just walk up to them, feed it to them, and then it'll give you the option to ride them. And you pretty much just hop on, and you look for the alert on the bottom left corner of your screen, and you'll get an alert to feed it to them. Now, you gotta feed them... Oh, we're out of stamina. Oh, we're not out of stamina. Oh, can we not land here? That would be terrible. But yeah, I'll go over the whole process once we get there. And I do want to say thank you to all of your guys' continued support. You all are absolutely amazing. We got a ton of likes on the last Equus video that we did. So if you guys find this video helpful at any point, feel free to hit that like button. Speak of the devil, there's 2 Equus right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull out our GPS. I'll show you right where we are. We are at 4644 right now, and there's 2 Equus right here. Ooh, I like the zebra-looking one. He looks pretty cool. Now, this is kind of a sketch area, and what I always like to say, because of the way you have to tame these Equus, you need to clear out the area before you go try and tame them, because they're going to go running all over the place, and you have 0 control over it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and kill any angry things you see around here, like this direwolf. You're going to kill a direwolf. Ugly things over here, other than just the one direwolf. I think it was just the one. And we're going to go ahead and... Whoops. I'm the worst. Kill the direwolf. Oh, you're not dead yet. He's gonna take a few shots. Thankfully, he's distracted. Uh-oh. This might take a little more than I anticipated. Oh, helps if we can hit him. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of comments that I am the worst, and you would not be wrong. I should probably be hitting it in the face. Oh. Oh. Not today. Oh, maybe today. Okay. There we go. Okay. That was a little bit more sketchy than I anticipated, but we got a level. Everything's fine. And we've got our two Equus over here. And, is this the one with the black socks? No, you've got red socks. You're level 16. Alright, they do get a little sketched out, so when you do walk up to them, make sure you feed them so they don't go running away. But anyways, I think everything should be nice and clear for us. I want the one with the black... Oh, hello. And you're level 60. Okay, don't get mad, don't get mad. Just feel... Oh, you're stuck. You want a carrot? Oh, you can't... We can't feed them when they're running away, so we gotta wait for them to be patient. And, I'm gonna go feed it to them. I'll just bring up the map real quick. Of course, I don't have map markers. But just once again, in case you missed it, we're at 4743. And there's two right here. Come on. Let me feed you. No? Okay. There's a little glitched out at the moment. I did this with Gilly yesterday. I was trying to see if we could do it with just Desert Cloth. What in tarnation? Where'd the other one go? Right, we'll fly away for a second, and then we'll come back, and hopefully they'll have calmed down by then. I guess we can scout the area and see how common of a spawn they are here. Oh, don't land. I'm used to swimming around from recording all of the aquatic dino breeding videos, so I keep hitting spacebar to try and ascend in the water, and that's just not how it works when you're flying. Alright, let's go back here, see if we can calmly approach the Equus. It's nice and calm, nice and calm. Looks like he's still trying to run away. Can we give you a carrot there, buddy? You wanna be friends? I'll be the best friend you ever had. Oh, shit, I scared it again. Okay, so it's a little bit more difficult without Gilly. I will give it that. I'm also technically not approaching them the best way. We're just gonna let them calm down and we'll come back. Alright, let's try this again. Be very, very quiet. Just put the carrot up your butt and we'll be the bestest friends ever. Okay. Maybe... There we go. And then ride. So just walk up to him real quick. Oh, feed him a carrot. Ah, crap. Oh, ride. Okay, there we go. Shit. Jump on him. Feed him a carrot. Nope. Jump on him. Okay, there we go. We just have to wait. And now we gotta watch. On the bottom left corner, it'll give you an alert when he wants food. We can also tell because he'll start bucking. So let's just wait for it, wait for it. It should start bucking here any moment. Maybe not. We're just keeping an eye on the bottom left corner, looking for the alerts. This is what I'm talking about. Making sure there's nothing evil around before you do this, because you're very well going to lose... Oh, there it is. Lose your Equus. Which would be no good. This is going well. I like the fact that there's rocks and trees everywhere to get stuck on. This is making it a lot easier than last time. The last time I tamed up one of these, there were frickin' Carnos and raptors and terrorist birds everywhere. I kind of figured it would be the same way on this map, but I like the fact that we're stuck right now. Oh, there we go. And you see it alert on the bottom left side. I can't see myself buck, but at least I can still see the alert, so that's a good bonus right there. Thank you, man, for getting me stuck. This is making this so much easier. Oh, whew, almost missed that one. Now, when you get knocked off, you can get torpor damage, and you will get knocked out. It sucks. I haven't done it yet, but I have had some people do it, so just make sure you don't get knocked off. You could get torpor damage and die. It would be terrible. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are stuck on this rock, but we need about one more feeding before he's fully tamed. I don't even know if it's a male or a female. But after we get this guy tamed, we're going to level him up a little bit and do a little bit of testing, which will be super duper fun. I've got a lot... Oh! He's ours! There we go. We're going to call you Mr. Ed. I don't even care if you are a male or female. Actually, you know what? We'll check. Are you a female? You are a male, so a Mr. Ed is a good idea. It's a good name. Alright, we can abandon our Tapajara. We do need a saddle, though. Yes, we do. There we go. Look at our amazing saddle. I do want to paint it, though. I think I'm going to paint it my channel colors, so we're going to go ahead and take the saddle off real quick, and we're just going to do a little bit of coloring here. Let's see here. Now, my colors for most of my stuff is orange and red. So I want to see... Orange doesn't come out that great. Orange coloring. Interesting. I thought it was going to be a little bit brighter than that. Maybe we'll do... white... We gotta do a small portion of white. So white handbags. There we go. Dye item. Red... Maybe red reins. Let's see here. Red... Where's the red guy? Ooh, I like that. Dye item. And then we'll do orange reins, perhaps? Orange buckles. I think that'll look good. Yeah, there we go. No, that looks terrible. I guess we can do it that way. Dye item, and then we'll do red for the rest. A red saddle top? Or... Sorry, I'm just scrolling through all these, seeing what looks... I like that. There we go. Dye. And then we'll do white there. Too much there. There we go. Not the coolest looking saddle ever, but it is a saddle. So we'll go ahead and put that on there. Now, for those... Yeah, that looks good. It's scorched earth colors. I like it. But for those of you that don't know, once you get the saddle equipped, you can then craft the lasso, which requires thatch and fiber to make. So we're going to go ahead and craft up a bunch of those. We're going to see what scorched earth creatures can be lassoed. I think that's a good test, right? So we can go ahead and boink that onto number 3. And then as we're exploring, if we see any more equus, I will pull out the GPS and give you guys the location. So I'm sure there's more than one location where these spawn. Can we, nope, we can't. Okay, yep, okay, so we can't do that one. I bet we can lasso a terrorist bird. I would bet money on it. Ooh, can we lasso a jug bug? Come here, jug bug. Oh, I missed. I think, oh, come back. Shit. Oh! Okay, maybe we can't. I'm pretty sure that went, like, right through it. Okay, yep, you cannot lasso a jug bug. You know, we just gotta do testing. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Looking beautiful. Alright. I wonder if we can lasso a rule. There's so many things to lasso on this. I guess we're just gonna explore a little bit. I don't think you can lasso anything that flies. I would test it on the moth, but I'm 90% sure we cannot lasso the moth. But yeah, so we're gonna explore. I want to do some testing with the actual torpor damage that the equus do. Oh, I love the infinite stats. Alright, you want some, Wolf? I'm gonna see if we can lasso your ass. Yeah, you going to sleep? Oh, we missed. Oh, we can lasso a wolf. Oh, Jesus. Oh, bad things are happening. Oh, kick! Kick! There we go. We need to test the torpor damage. There we go. Oh. Run. Okay, so the torpor damage is freaking phenomenal. You going to sleep, little wolf? Oh, yeah. You're going to sleep big time. Let me just kick you in the face. Baby. Go to sleep. What level were you? You were a level 16. Okay, so we had 3 dire wolves on us, and we just beat the shit out of them. Nice! And we can lasso them. I wonder if we can lasso them while they're torpored? Oh, you want some too? Bring it on! I'll kick the shit out of you! Go to sleep! Yes! Okay, that one was only level 8. Not too bad. It'd be nice if you could lasso these and then drag them to move them somewhere safer. Let's see if that's a thing. That's terrible. That was also terrible. I am out of lassos. Thankfully, I crafted more. Like those bad boys back on there. Is this gonna be a thing? Oh my god! Oh, this is so useful! Oh my god! You can drag animals with you to bring them somewhere safer. This is perfect for Scorched Earth. Oh my goodness. Oh, you'll learn something new every day. I wish I could do a GIF for a thumbnail so people would click this video just to see this. Alright, so we're going to continue testing and we're going to have some fun, I think. Okay, I just want to say that the Equus is probably the best mount on Scorched Earth. I just knocked out a freaking terrorist bird without a problem.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Scorched Earth. I'm Flinger. Ones you're going to be able to get the most amount of mileage out of, which ones are vitally important, and which ones are just really, really freaking cool. That's right. We're going to be talking about the 6 ones. I wanted to go with like 8, maybe 10, because there's a lot of them that really help you out. Right? And there's a couple honorable mentions that we'll get to that are very helpful. I mean, they're not vital, but yeah, they'll speed things up and they'll make things really dang cool, but we'll get to those later. So, to start things off, let's talk about the first one. Well, the first one, he's right out here. It's the Morellatops. This guy right over here, not Bob. Now, the Morellatops, these guys scorched earth. I mean, they can carry water for you. They'll store water. You can fight off raptors with these guys. I mean, nowadays, raptors are pretty dang stupid on Scorched Earth. They'll pounce on you, knock you out of your saddle. Everybody has a bad day. They'll chew on your meaty bits a little bit. They walk off. You end up dead. It's okay. It's to be expected. But on these guys right here, they're actually makes it a little bit harder for the raptors to knock you off the saddle because they ride up so dang high. Plus, also, these guys right here, they'll carry water for you and stuff. Let's just drop all this stuff later, dude. All right, and then they'll carry water for you. See this right here? The water's 750 out of 750. That means this guy's full up. We can actually just walk up to this guy, hit drink water, and bam, we drink water. Yeah, it's really, really cool. These guys are probably one of the best guys that you could tame early on, and you can actually knock these guys out with a boomerang. I mean, it's really that simple. And then eventually, as you're going through the game, as you're leveling up, these guys will stick with you for a while. I mean, for the first little bit, you'll depend on them a little bit more than the later game. But in the early game, yeah, these guys are amazing. But in the later game, they'll give you a whole bunch of berries. They'll basically become your biggest berry gatherers that you got on this map. Yeah, they're just amazing. All right, let's go talk about the next one. All right, now we're going to talk about the next one. And you can see it right down there. I'm holding on to it. Yes, that's right. I'm marking the number 5 guy as the Doedicurus. Now, why are these guys so important on Scorched Earth? Because on Scorched Earth, everything that you make, all of your base has to be made out of sand. It just has to. That's what Adobe's made out of. And that's what these guys get. Here, let me show you. Just take it like this, put it right down there. Bam! They go get sand for you. And they just won't stop until all the rocks in the area are beat up. Now, one of the tricks I do for lower level ones is I actually do what they call a Tammy or a Tommy. The little, after the little engine that could, Tommy, the train engine. Yeah, because you tame one of these guys at super low level, and all you do is plant them right next to a whole bunch of rocks, just like this, where it's right at the edge of your spawn, and then they'll just beat up rocks just like this, and then you come back to it, and you throw away all the rocks, and you keep all the sand. So they're right there. Just in a matter of seconds, we already have hundreds of sand. It's really easy. It's really cool. And yeah, as you can tell, I have a couple of these on this map that are just kind of spread around right at the edge, where whenever I need sand, all I have to do is go over to them. I get like 500, 600, 700 sand. They're amazing. I mean, you don't have to go for the highest level one. You don't have to go for the lowest level one. But yeah, these guys, for gathering sand, gathering stone on Scorched Earth, there's no better dinosaur for it. I mean, you could go with like a mantis or something like that, but these guys, they dwarf it in, just the sheer volumes that they can get it. It's amazing. All right, now this next one we're going to be discussing is right next to me, but yeah, I'm not going to show them off yet. I'm sure you've already guessed what this next one's going to be. Come on. How can you play Scorched Earth without one of these guys, without a couple of these guys? Hell, mass breed them, mutate them. These guys are so dang amazing that a 100% bred imprinted on these guys. You just can't get much better for a ground mount. I mean, these guys are really, really fantastic. We're talking about the Thylacoleo. I mean, these guys right here, if you're just cruising around the ground, down here, just doing whatever you want, I mean, these guys, there's no better way of traveling on the ground than on a Thylacoleo, because, I mean, if you just want to climb up any mountain, any cliffside, anything on Scorched Earth, then these guys are the ones that you want to do it on. I mean, they're just that good. I mean, they pack a punch, they can take one heck of a beating. I mean, you can get their health up super high, you can get their melee damage up super high, especially when you start getting that imprint rocking. And, I mean, these guys right here, you can steal wyvern eggs with these guys. They're that good. I mean, they're just absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't think I could ever do a playthrough of Scorched Earth without diving so deep into thylacoleo breeding, into thylacoleo taming. I mean, they're just that vital when it comes to Scorched Earth. You look at that one hit, and that guy's dead. Then again, this guy right here, this guy was my little buddy for a long time on this playthrough. Yeah. I mean, it's really good. It also can take big falls, so you can scale all the bases around here on a thylacoleo and then jump off without even worrying about it. I mean, they take reduced fall damage, a lot of reduced fall damage, and they can climb any surface that you want. All it takes is practice. So yeah, that's why I have to put thylacoleo as the number 4 most needed dinosaur for the solo player on Scorched Earth. They're that good. Alright, and we're back. Now we're going to be talking about the number 3 best dinosaur for the solo player on Scorched Earth, and that one right there has to be the Rex. That's right. I mean, Rexes, they're so vital on most of the other maps, but on Scorched Earth, they're so amazing because for the Manicore fight, they are one of the easiest ways of actually doing that. You just wait till the Manicore drops, and then you go out and you gank him. I have a video, I'll link that down below on how best to do that. It's a really easy fight if you know what you're doing. If you have the right Rex army, it takes a while to build up with all the breeding, but once you do that, Manicore goes down, Rex's Rex army kind of lives, and everybody moves on, has a nice day, all except for the Manicore. He doesn't have a very nice day. Yeah, so that's one of the drawbacks there, but then again, I really don't see for us, it's a good day, because we get loot, and that's what everything's about, right? Alright, and so, yeah, Rexes, these guys right here, you take and you breed them up, and you get a massive army of Rexes. I mean, these guys right here, they're vital to doing the boss fight. Yeah, you can do it with Wyverns, but then you have to worry about the Torpor knocking your Wyverns out mid-fight. Just deal with some Rexes. Get the Rexes going. Grab a Yudi, pair it with it. They're amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. Rexes, number 3. That's what I'm going with. Alright. Alright, now for the next one. We don't even have to go very far on this next one. Here, let's just pop down here. Let's go like this. Let's make sure there's no raptors around here that's going to come chew on us. No, there usually is. Alright, but here's the number 2. These guys right here. Jerboas. These guys, if you're playing Scorched Earth and you're playing without a Jerboa, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, there are some shoulder pets. Yeah, the vulture will be able to hold on to your meat longer. Yeah, they're a refrigerator, stuff like that. You know, you can get other shoulder pets, put them up there. Yeah, they look pretty cool. Their Jerboa actually has an amazing purpose because they let you know what storms are coming. So if you're out in the high desert, which happens a lot when you're on the solo play, then you're going to want to know when everything is about to go down. And if a sandstorm comes and you're out in the high desert and you don't have a tent with you, you're dead. All right, it's as simple as that. All right, if a heat wave comes and you're out in the desert and you don't have your tent and you didn't know it was coming, you're with a Jerboa, you're dead. Yes. All right, and with the lightning storm, hey, Mr. Jerboa, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, just keep going. You're not interested in our food? Eat him. All right. All right. All right. So yeah, I mean, Jerboas, not only are they cute, not only are they amazing looking, not only do they come in amazing colors, but these guys serve such a vital purpose. It's absolutely amazing. Jerboas, they're where it's at. They're amazing, awesome. Moving on, number 2. Now let's get into some honorable mentions because some that couldn't make this list because I had to cut them out. But yeah, they're still kind of on the list, but kind of not. They're honorable mentions, which means that, yeah, they'll take you really far, but they're not really the best. But, yeah, you know how it goes. All right, let's cut to that. All right, now we're going to be talking about some honorable mentions. Now, the first one that I wanted to discuss is right here. Yeah, they didn't make the top 6 list because, I mean, they're not really vital. When it comes to Scorched Earth, I mean, you go out, you can grab metal with an axe, everything like that. But yeah, the Anki, yeah, they do make things a little bit faster. They do have the weight reduction on the metal, but they're not vital. You can get by the entire playthrough without a single Anki. You really can. I mean, Ankis, they speed up the metal gathering. They do stuff like that. They're really good, but no, they're not absolutely 100% vital. They're just not. I mean, Ankis, they're good, but they're not top 6 material. Alright, the next one right here is the Mantis. These guys, yeah, they're really freaking cool. They're really freaking amazing. But no, they're not top 6 material. I mean, these guys right here, you can put weapons in their hand, you can do all sorts of stuff in their hand, you can put picks in their hand, go out and smack a whole bunch of stuff, gather a whole bunch of stuff. You can also put sword picks like that. They're honorable mentions, which means that, yeah, they'll take this list. Jerboas, they're where it's at. They're only are they cute. Coming. So if you're out in the high desert, which happens a lot when you're on the solo play, then you're going to want to know when everything is about to go down. And if a sandstorm comes and you're out in the high desert and you don't have a tent with you, hey, that actually has an amazing able to hold on to your meat or boas. These guys, here, let's just pop down here. Let's go like this. Just make sure there's no raptors around here that's going to come chew on us. No, there usually is. Right, but here's the number 2. These guys right here, Jerboas. These guys, if you're playing Scorched Earth and you're playing without a Jerboa, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, there are some shoulder pets. Yeah, the vulture will be able to hold on to your meat.
Mejo berries, I think. Yeah. What do they take? They take Mejo berries, I think. Yeah. A scorpion egg, Ichthyornis egg, and a Compi egg. We'll go tame a couple Jerboas real quick. We're switching from our raptor replacement to Jerboa tame. That's what we're doing right now. Now I'm gonna grab some Mejo berries, those purple berries, off of the baby sheep, because he doesn't need them right now. Turn this off. When you come here, there's so many names. It just gets like. Oh, it's a little scratches the ears like it's kind of a little cutest thing of all time. Oh, it's just poop, the cutest poop.
Scorched Earth expansion, Pete. Especially, I don't know what's going on. Cactus Factory. So let's take a look here. We just got a level. Let's go ahead and check out. I'm going to guess Fortitude is probably going to be important.
A Kickstarter right now to breed one of these in real life. We need like $1 million. 5 game glitches. And in today's app, too freaking cute. Well, first of all, you know, if you would love to tame one of these adorable little things, unfortunately there is no passive tame. You can't just put something into the 10th slot and hope to feed it. As you guys can see right here, neither meat nor berries work. So the only other way to approach this is old traditional way, either punching it out or tranking it. But because these things have so little HP, and they're always extremely low level, but they are extremely useful, especially on the map where the sandstorm happened. We'll get to that in a moment. Okay, so I would highly recommend either tranking it or punching it out, like, you know, something that does very little damage. You know, and sooner the better before you start dumping points into melee, otherwise you'll just end up killing the poor creature. Right here we are going to try to punch him out. You know, he starts running for his life. I'm sorry, little guy. It's all for the show. It's all for the show. There are cameras in the bushes. And voila, you knock out our little fella. Right over here. Look at this adorable little thing. It's even unconscious adorably. Now, first thing that you should be aware of is that it has very, very little torpor when you knock it out. As you guys can see, the torpor is dropping extremely fast. It also has very, very little HP. As you guys can see, 55 HP, so this is why I say be careful. You know, I'm gonna feed it some narco berries because, you know, I don't have shit for berries. I mean, of really anything to give it. The good thing about this is the fact that its food drops quite significantly fast, allowing you to feed it actually quite easily and tame it quite quickly. Right here I'm giving its mojo berries, and I ended up taming our beloved Jarbal. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, but this thing is way too amazing. Please note, the other things that you could also feed this lovable creature are plant species white seeds, vegetables, and berries. You know, depending what you have on hand. I had mejo berries. That's why I ended up feeding him. He enjoyed it and tamed quite quickly. Another technique that I forgot to mention that you could definitely tame now is the fact that you can, well, boomerang one of these little things in the head. But punching it does a lot less damage to it because boomeranging might end up, well, killing it. Now, you probably want on hand I had mejo berries. That's why I ended up feeding him. He enjoyed it and tamed quite quickly. Another technique that I forgot to mention that you could definitely tame now is the fact that you can, well, boomerang one of these little things in the head. But punching it does a lot less damage to it because boomeranging might end up, well, killing it. Now, you're probably wondering the importance of these little creatures on this map, and trust me, they are important. When you have one of these adorable little things next to you, or on your shoulder by simply clicking, you look at this, look at this, look at this cuteness upon my shoulder, and its brethren right there. Hello, my cute little things. In any case, so once you have these little things on your shoulder or next to you, whenever there is a massive weather change, they will make us. Unfortunately, there is no way to control the weather command right now in this scorched earth, not at least the way I found it in hosting my own server. But to, keep the video going, this little adorable creature makes different tones. A low tone growl-like sound while lowering its ears warns of the lightning storm coming. So, if it happens, make sure to hide inside because the lightning storm is coming. A high-pitched chirping-like sound while it seems to bark at the sky warns of the sandstorm, which is very, very interesting. If your beloved little creature begins to sniff at the air and make a small, high-pitched barking sound, it's likely to be just a normal rain and nothing to